guys, I went to Go Wild last weekend. You're like, what? Yep, I did. I went to Go Wild, and if you're not familiar with that, it's a planner conference, convention, conference-y kind of thing for planner people. It's mostly out of the Planners Gone Wild Facebook group. I believe that's what it's called. There's so many different names of things. I always get confused, but yeah, I didn't tell anybody I was going. I just went, and I had a wonderful time, and it was great. It was a little bit sneaky of me not to say, but I had so much fun. So anyway, of course, I had to dress up my planner for the occasion. The cover is from Erin Condren, and she had a special line of products just for the event. The palm is from Recollections at Michael's, and the palm paper clips are from Peach Palm, of course. Here's a look at last week's spread. I will link that video for you. Hello Petite paper, so cute. That was Easter week. And then you can see I've used my Erin Condren sticky notes to pre-plan the week that I'm showing you now. Anywho, I decided to go ahead and order the sheet that Erin Condren was offering for the special conference, and I realized it wasn't going to be enough stickers to do a full week with, so I went ahead looking around for a complimentary kit that would, you know, really go well with it. And what I found, I didn't have to go any further than Chrissy Ann Designs. Kristen makes these beautiful kits. She's been so kind to me in the past, and I really wanted to support her business. This is the beautiful full kit. I ordered the full kit with the event page and everything, and then I also ordered these little mini stickers as well. I didn't realize they were like a refill for that case that you saw, and she popped in that case for me as a free gift, which was so kind of her. So thank you, Kristen, if you're watching. I appreciate it so much. And it was so nice to see you, and you know, see you in Go Wild and see you doing your thing. So yeah. I always forget to show you guys my pens before I start speeding up the footage. So here it is. It's the Le Pen Permanent. It's what I prefer to use on vinyl and glossy stickers. And now I'm going to speed up the footage a little bit for you guys so it's not an hour-long video, because that would be really boring. Anyway, so I decided to cut down the Erin Condren washi strips to fit, and I don't know why I thought that strip was going to be too long, and they should have fit perfectly, but I cut some of it off. So here I am trying to figure out what to do. What am I going to put in, because it looks really dumb with that space hanging out. And what I eventually decide on is to just use this Wild for EC sticker, and I cut it down to size and put it on its side and stick it down, and voila. It's just like, okay, kind of looks like I meant to do that, so we'll go with it. So yeah, and then I go in full force using the Chrissy Ann Designs kit. Really, that was the bulk of the meat of the week, I would say, would be the kit. And I do my usual thing with planning, as I put, you know, my stickers down. I like to plan out Monday first, and then go back and do my sidebar. I use my sidebar mainly for kind of general to-do lists. And it is mainly decorative, as you can see. I get a lot of questions on the decorative kit, and if this is really functioning for me well, and how it's working, and why it's working, given that, I mean, at the end of this video, you'll see that the spread is pretty much covered from page to page in stickers, and I don't write down nearly as much as I used to. There have been times in my planning history where I have written down very extensive to-do lists and very detailed, and probably, you know, more than what, I mean, I've gotten comments about it actually in the past, that it's like I'm writing down too much, and why do I need to write down all these things and all these itemized things from my days? But honestly, at the time that I was using that sort of system, that's what worked for me. And you gotta do what works for you. I don't think there's a one-size-fits-all for planners. I don't think there's one way to use them. I don't think there's a right way or a wrong way. If you want to write a lot of to-do lists, write a lot of to-do lists. If you want to use a lot of stickers, use a lot of stickers. I don't think you have to use planners just for what some might consider traditional planning, and I'm like putting little air quotations around the traditional there. I think you can use planners for a multitude of reasons, and if you follow me on Pretty Neat Living, then you've seen me how I personally use planners for many other things, including, you know, I had one for tracking Charlotte's first year as a baby planner. I use a couple now as journals, one journaling her kind of growing up, and one as a personal journal. You can use planners to plan your wedding, to track your pregnancy, to track your fitness, situation, to for work, for not for work, for school, for you can use them as art journals or regular journals or whatever. I just don't think there's one way to use a planner, and I don't think there's one method to planning either. And I believe that because over the course of my experience using a planner, which has been, it's like we're over 20 years here now, people. We were like over 2 decades deep into this in my life. My planning style has definitely evolved and changed over the years, and this is what's working for me right now. And I realize what you see here week after week, it might seem like a little bit redundant because I do plan in the same way, although I'm using like different stickers and stuff. I generally follow the same recipe for planning right now, which is where I use the top box for content, the middle box for my personal to-dos, and the bottom box for like appointments or special things I want to note. And that's just the kind of planning blueprint that's really working for me right now. It speaks to me and my planning needs at the moment. I am in a time in my life where I don't feel like I need a ton of to-do lists. I don't feel like I need to write a lot down. I feel like I've got a lot kind of on autopilot. When I sit down at night to kind of plan out my next day, the things I'm writing down, especially in that middle to-do list, are kind of the points that just I really want to emphasize for whatever reason. And it's not because I think they're extremely important. It's just something that my brain needs me to write down. And it's not everything I do in a day. Not even close. But it's just what I need to write down for me to feel productive, and it works for me right now, but I don't think it's a bad thing if you write a lot more down, or if you just use stickers, or if you just color, or if you just doodle, or you gotta do you, right? But yeah, I went off on a bit of a tangent there, but if you've been following me around here for a while, following me here for a while, then you guys know that I tend to go off on tangents a lot. I didn't mean to get up on a soapbox there. I'm really passionate about a lot of things, but since we're at a planner channel here, I'm really passionate about using planners for you and not worrying so much about what other people do or think, because it's your planner. It basically is like a personal journal of sorts, even if you're just writing down not journal-y sorts of things, tasks or appointments or work things or school things or whatever. It's very personal. It's only really for you or about you, or maybe if you're tracking your child, it's about your experience with your child. It doesn't really apply to anybody else. So take that as you will. Anyway, let me kind of bring it back to what I'm doing here. So as you can see, I do use some other stickers as well, some little decorative stickers, a couple of stickers from Hello Petite Paper, a couple stickers from Once More with Love, a couple stickers from Stick With Me Shop. Those are sort of those little icon stickers that I popped in there. I always put links to everything that I talk about or show as much as I can, link them at any rate in the description box below. So if you're wondering, where did you get that, or where do you get, just check down there, and more often than not it's down there. And if you don't see the answer to what you're looking for, just leave it in a comment and I'll try to address it there. But anyway, for this particular week, because I was leaving Thursday night, I planned my trip so that I was able to have a full day with Charlotte, and then right after I put her down to bed at 7, I left for the airport, and I got a 9 o'clock flight down to Nashville. Which is great because I got a full day, with her, and I was all packed and everything, so it worked out great. So I only planned on camera up through Thursday, and then you'll see I kind of abruptly jump to the whole weekend being filled in, because I, of course, packed my planner with me and I brought it to go wild, and I worked on it while I was there. But I kind of wish that there had been an opportunity to kind of just look at other people's planners and kind of play and swap in that way. In my experience at Go Wild, everybody's very respectful of everybody else's planners. These are planner people. Do you guys know what I mean? And they're not gonna do something bad to your planner. I kind of wish there was like some sort of session or something where we could sit down. I mean, we were all at tables of I don't know, maybe like 8 or 10 people. It would be fun to like spend like, I don't know, an hour or so, spending 5 minutes with each person's planner at your table, maybe like passing them to the right if you feel comfortable. Of course, a lot of people put private personal things in their planners. I put my planner up on the internet every week, so I don't put anything really sensitive information on there. But I think people would be respectful, and if you ask people not to take pictures or whatever, you know, that could be like one of the conditions. I don't know. I might talk to Jeanette about that, because I think it's a good idea. But I just think it would be fun to play in that way, because I don't know about you guys, but my personal life circle, like the people in my personal, like everyday life, are not really into this at all. And that's one of the things I love about going to Go Wild, is because I'm surrounded by planner people, and it is just so liberating. Whereas at home in my like real life, of course I'm pretty living, I share planner stuff a lot. Even there, you know, it's not everybody's cup of tea, so I try not to like go overboard with it, which is why I made this whole channel, because I just wanted to share more and just have that connection more lately with, you know, planner people. But it's not like I can, you know, go up to somebody in my like personal life and be like, oh, I'm so excited, I just placed an order from Once More with Love and I'm getting new munchkins. And you know, any of the people in my real life would be like, what the heck are you talking about? And I'd be explaining, oh, there's these little stickers and they're little, you know, icons, and they just look at me like I was from outer space. Even though they, you know, they love me, of course, but it's not the same thing as talking to somebody who really gets it, and who's really, even if they don't use the same sorts of styles as you, they understand the fun and the passion and all of that behind it, the excitement behind it. Oh, so here's what I was talking about, where you jump and suddenly the rest of the week is filled in. Vinyl stickers, man, they are not easy to pull up, by the way, but I had a will with, I had to move some things around. So I got back from Go Wild Sunday morning, so I was able to spend the whole day with Charlotte again. And that night I, you know, finished up my planner as I normally do on Sunday nights with pictures from the weekend. And I kind of wish I had left a little bit more room for pictures, but I wanted to use a lot of those cute stickers from the Chrissy Designs kit. So I'm glad that I kind of filled in those Friday and Saturday with the conference stuff and using a lot of the stickers from the event sheet that was included in that kit. But you guys, I had the best time. If you came up and said hello to me and we chatted, thank you so much. It really meant a lot to me. I love meeting you guys. I love chatting with you guys. I love talking planners with you guys. And you guys are so nice and sweet. And if you took a picture with me and you haven't already done so, and you want to put it up on social media, please tag me. I mainly find you guys through Instagram, so please tag me at Pretty Neat Planner. I'd love to see the photos. I'm going to go through the kits and show you the stickers I use. Chrissy Designs kits comes with tons and tons of stickers, especially labels, so of course I have a bunch left, but it's the color scheme of it's kind of the color scheme I think will work for subsequent years. And I'm gonna, you know, you heard it here first, but if I am able, I will be at Go Wild next year, because I just loved it. So if I am physically able to go, I will be there. So yeah, you heard it here first. Anyway, I hope you guys are well. Thank you again for saying hi if you saw me, and I hope you guys had a good time if you got to go. And check it out if you're interested for next year. I'll try to put a link to some sort of social media thing from them below, if you guys want to check them out. I don't know if I can like link their Facebook group because it's closed, but I'll try. That place card, by the way, is from Cindy from Llama Letters. It was on the table I was sitting at, and I was so excited to have a hand-lettered place card from her that I took it home with me because I love it. So thank you, Cindy, for that. And yeah, there's a close-up of the whole spiel. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and that you are all well. Happy planning, you guys. Take care.